Hey Ash, I don't have a lot of time, but I thought I'd do a quick story from our book. It's called Fairy Story. And that's the only picture so far. I might have to do this in two sections. On Thursdays I take a little disabled girl to ballet, just like you. So I've got to go and pick her up I have to leave in about 20 minutes, so we'll see. But here we go. Hi, Bella here. So this is what happened. I'm not expecting you to believe me, but it's true all the same. It's the school holidays and I'm clearing out my bedroom. I'm going to chuck everything out and have my room just the way I like it. I have these horrible pink walls and a strip of wallpaper all along the top with little pink roses and butterflies on it. But Mum says I can paint the walls any colour I like, and I've chosen black. Dark Night, the paint's called. And I'm going to put up my movie poster of Vampire Prince and a new Duna cover, which is also black. And I'm chucking out all my old stuff. In my new room, everything will be just the way I like it. No pink sparkly little girl stuff. And definitely no bits of Lego or Matchbox cars or tiny little fire trucks everywhere like the rest of the house. I have 3 little brothers. 3. Max, Willie and Ollie. They are very annoying. I can hear them fighting right now in the lounge room. I'm supposed to be minding them while Mum nips down to the shops. There's always squabbling. Sorry, I just looked at my computer and something has moved. Sorry. There's always squabbling and screaming and covering everything with sticky fingerprints. There's no way those dribbling monsters are getting into my room. No way. This room will be just for me and it will be perfect. So I'm clearing out all this stuff. Pink bunnies and dolls and glittery music boxes and those little diaries. You know, the ones with the sparkly cover and the plastic locks that don't work? And all the pink pens that write in glitter and hundreds of pink rubber bands and plastic bangles and rubbers. And then I start burrowing into my wardrobe and I find ribbons from swimming last year and a t-shirt from school camp 2 years ago, and I find my old one-eyed teddy, Mr. McFlurry, who I thought was lost 3 years ago. And then I find a broken snow globe that Uncle Brian brought me back from Hawaii when I was about in year 2, and an apple core that's so completely petrified it's almost a fossil. It's like an archaeological dig of my life, this wardrobe. And I chuck everything into a garbage bag. Not actually everything. I don't chuck poor old Mr. McFlurry in the garbage bag. I sneak him under my pillow. Then, right at the back of the wardrobe, I find this big cardboard box. So I haul it out and open it up. And inside at the top, there's a picture of me in kindergarten. I was a cute-looking 4-year-old with a big wide smile. But I'm wearing a pink sparkly fairy dress and about 20 pink sparkly hair clips in my tufty hair. I'm even wearing fairy wings. I look like a maniac. Also in the box, there's a lame certificate for trying hard and some artwork, finger paintings in pink sparkly paint. All I can say about them is that I don't seem to have been a very gifted artist when I was a little kid. And there are some dead flower petals and a fairy wand made out of plastic with sparkly plastic jewels stuck all over it. I remember I was obsessed with fairies when I was in kindergarten, really seriously obsessed. I used to wear a fairy dress all the time and I always used to have fairy tea parties and make potions out of flower petals. I even used to have this imaginary tiny fairy friend. What was her name again? Pinky something, I think. Right at the bottom of the box is another box, a shoe box, and it's decorated with sparkly lolly wrappers and glitter, and heaps of little pink stickers, stars, flowers, and fairies. On the lid, in wonky little kid writing, it says, Fairy House. And here's where the story gets weird, because there's something moving inside. Rustling, squeaking, a mouse, a moth, or... Anyways, I give the box a poke with my finger, and the squeaking gets louder. There's something fluttering and banging around in there. I get a ruler and lean right back, right away from the box, and I reach out with the ruler and I cautiously lever off the lid. And then there's this high-pitched squeaking sound, and a bright little light shoots right out of the box like a whoosh. and this tiny little thing is zooming around and around my head, twittering. And I scream and try to whack it away with the ruler, and then there's a loud pop, like a tiny explosion, and I'm covered in a cloud of pink glitter. This story has the word "and" in it a lot. It's driving me crazy. There's so many sentences that start with the word "and." And then this tiny shiny thing is right in my face, squeaking. And I can see its little face and its shimmering wings. And suddenly I realise it's not just squeaking, it's talking. It's you, it's saying, really excited. Bella, 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 Bella. And I make some kind of gasping noise. And it zooms right around my head and comes back to my face in a flash and says, "It's me!" And there's another pop. And the air's full of pink glitter again. And it says, "It's me! It's Pinky Winky Sparkle Fairy." And she shoots in and plants a kiss on the end of my nose. It feels like a tiny electric shock. "I waited for you. I waited and waited and waited. And at last you found me." And she does a little loop-the-loop in the air and makes a shower of rainbow fireworks. I'm gaping and spluttering and choking on bits of glitter. "I missed you," she squeaks. "Did you miss me?" "What?" "But now we're together again," she giggles. "Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever." But I spit out some glitter. "But aren't you imaginary?" is what I'm going to say. But she's not imaginary, obviously. Also, I don't believe in fairies, just to be clear. "You found me," Pinky squeaks. "And now we can have tea parties and make daisy chains." And she zooms around the room like a firefly, sparkling and glittering and giggling. "But first, let's get you dressed." She twirls around and around and around, and pink sparks appear and swirl and crackle. I feel the air whip around like a whirlwind, and I look down and my black vampire prince t-shirt is gone, and so are my jeans, and I'm wearing this sparkly glittery dress with a sticky outskirt like overlapping flower petals. I gasp. It's really, really pink. And really, really glittery. Pinky giggles and twirls and says, "Perfect. Now come on, let's go." And she zooms out the door of my bedroom and disappears down the hallway like a tiny rocket. I jump up and run after her, as well as I can with the stupid dress trying to tangle around my legs and trip me, down the hallway to the lounge room. And there are my 3 little brothers fighting over their Lego robots, and up there is Pinky, circling the ceiling light. The boys don't see her at all. They're staring at me with their mouths hanging open in shock. They've never seen me dressed up like a sparkly pink cupcake before. "Goblins," Pinky squeaks, eyeing the boys. Angry-looking green sparks appear around her like tiny bits of lightning. "Nasty little goblins. Don't worry, Bella. I'll save you." "No," I yell, but it's too late. Green lightning crackles and flashes. Bang! Then 3 wet-sounding pops. And where there were 3 gaping brothers, there are now 3 fat green frogs, sitting among the scattered pieces of Lego. "Max," I say. "Will? Ollie?" Oh no. 1 second 3 brothers, next second 3 frogs. I can't believe it. They look a bit surprised too, although that might have just been their goggly frog eyes. "I saved you from the goblins," Bella squeaks Pinky. No, not goblins, brothers. You have to change them back." "Back? You have to." I scramble to catch the frog brothers before they can get away. I grab 2 of them. The third one gets up onto the couch and tries to leap onto the bookshelf, but I can catch him too. Ollie, I bet. He's always climbing on things. I clutch them to my front. They wriggle and croak. I can feel their cold little hands grabbing at my fingers. I look around for something to put them in. "They're better like this anyway," says Pinky. She sounds a bit sulky. No, they are not. You have to change them back," I yell. "You have to. And before Mum gets home." This is terrible. I'm supposed to be minding them. What will Mum say? And she'll be home any moment. "You're angry with me," Pinky wails. "Bella, don't be angry with me." She shoots around in a spiral. "Stop it," I yell as she zooms past my head. "Stop it. Stop crying. You have to fix this." I grab the Lego box and put the 3 frogs inside and shut the lid. It's okay. It's cardboard. They can breathe in there. "No," Pinky wails. Her tears are a shower of silver glitter. "Please, Pinky." You're still angry with me, she cries. I clench my teeth together. No, I'm not angry. So we're best friends again? Could she be more annoying? Yes, yes, I say. And we can have tea parties and make daisy chains and be best friends forever and ever and ever and ever. Ah, it sounds terrible, I say in the nicest voice I can manage. Yes. You promise? Yes, I promise. Then I forgive you, she squeaks, and she shoots out some coloured sparkles and zooms down and kisses me on the nose again. So now, will you change them back? Fairy sparkles don't go backwards, says Pinky. What? So we need to make a special potion, she says. It's very, very complicated. She starts spinning around and she sings in this tiny twinkling voice. 1 is pretty, 2 are blue, 3 are precious just for you, 4 are sparkly, 5 are pink, 6 are something you can drink, 7 flowers make a wish, drink it up and give a kiss. Wish and kiss. Do not rhyme. It doesn't sound that complicated to me. It sounds like magic. It doesn't sound like magic either. It sounds like a stupid game from kindergarten. Okay, so we have to collect some things together. 1 is pretty. No, giggles Pinky. First we need a special potion bottle. Come on. She shoots out of the room. I put the Lego box of Frog Brothers carefully onto the table where I hope they'll be safe, and I run after her. She zooms around the kitchen, down the hall, in and out of the laundry, the boys' bedroom, Mum's room, and then into the bathroom. Bella, 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 Bella! Looky-loo, she says, pointing around and pointing there. It's Mum's special perfume. It was a present from Auntie Jazz at Christmas. It's called Love Mist, and its fancy purple crystal bottle is in the shape of a heart. I hesitate, because Mum loves this perfume, and it's very, very expensive. She only uses it on special occasions. It's nearly full. Are you sure we can't use something else? No, wails Pinky. She sounds as if she might start to cry again. So I pick up the bottle. Mum's going to be really upset about this, but not as upset as she will be if she finds out that I've let the boys get turned into frogs. And there's no time to waste. So I pull out the stopper and pour it all down the sink. Glug, glug, glug. Okay, I say, my eyes watering a bit from the fumes of love mist. Here we go then. 1 is pretty. I look around the bedroom, but it's just wet towels and old toothbrushes. Nothing pretty. Pinky has shot away again, and I can hear her twittering in Mum's bedroom. And there she is, circling above Mum's bedside table. Pretty, she squeaks. It's Mum's nice brooch, which is shaped like a little bow and has sparkly stones set in it. It is pretty, that's for sure. I only hesitate for a second. Then I grab it and shove it into the love mist bottle. Okay, I say. 1 is pretty, 2 are blue, trills Pinky. That's easy. 2 little bits of blue Lego from the lounge room floor. 1, 2. 3 are precious just for you, says Pinky. What? 3 special treasures, she explains. I know what this means. Reluctantly, I go into my bedroom and find my school bag. I have 3 little vampire prince badges pinned to it. They're my best things. They're really cool. I love them, but I unpin them and shove them into the love mist bottle. I have to bend them a bit to get them in there. 1, 2, 3. 4 are sparkly, 5 are pink, sings Pinky, spinning around. Easy. The garbage bag is full of things I've been chucking out from my bedroom. I find 4 sparkly little hair clips and 5 pink rubbers, and I drop them all into the bottle. Okay, I say. 6? 6 are something you can drink, says Pinky. In the kitchen, I open the fridge. What can you drink? I pull out the milk and pour a bit in. 1, orange juice. 2, lemon squash. 3, what else can you drink? I fling open the cupboard. Soy sauce? Yes. 4, olive oil. 5. I'm rummaging around the bottles and jars. Vinegar! Yes, I splosh vinegar into the bottle. 6. I can hear the boys croaking inside the Lego box on the table. I hope they're still okay in there. 7, I say to Pinky. She sings, 7 flowers make a wish. I pull open the front door and dash out into the yard. Our garden hasn't got many flowers. It's mainly full of broken toys and busted up bikes and all that. But there are sometimes daisies in the grass. I find one, pick it, and shove it into the bottle. 1. There's a bush with little white flowers on it. 2. There's a straggly plant near the letterbox that has yellow flowers. I grab one. 3. There are no more flowers in the garden, so I push open the gate and run out onto the footpath. There are some orange flowers poking through the fence of Mr. Mac's house. 4. A little purple flower. 5. And Mrs. Mac has some roses. We're not allowed to pick them, but it's an emergency. So I look to make sure no one's watching from inside her house, and I quickly grab one of the little buds. 6. Then I hear voices, and I look up to see some girls on the other side of the road. It's that Kate Macaroni from school and 3 of her friends. She says something and they all giggle. I look down at my huge sparkly dress. Pinky is twinkling and flying around and singing, but they don't see her at all. They only see me, dressed up like a sparkling pink lunatic. No wonder they're laughing. I feel my whole head go red. But there's no time to waste, because there's Mum's car at the end of the street waiting at the lights. I spy a yellow flower in the nature strip, I yank it out of the ground and shove it into the bottle, and then I spring back into the house. What next? I gasp. 1 is pretty, 2 are blue, sings Pinky. Yes, yes, I know, quick, I yell, but there's no stopping her. 3 are precious just for you, 4 are sparkly, 5 are pink, 6 are something you can drink. 7 flowers, make a wish, drink it up and give a kiss. Make a wish. Okay. I open the Lego box and look at the 3 frogs sitting inside. I wish these frogs turned back into my brothers, I gabble. I shake up the bottle and take a sip. It's really revolting. It mainly tastes of love mist, but there's also vinegar, soy sauce, milk and various flowers. It's beyond foul. Okay, I look at the frogs. They look back at me. I take another drink and almost puke. I hear Mum's car pulling into the drive. It's not working, I yell. You have to kiss them, giggles Pinky. I don't waste a second. I grab the first frog and give it a kiss. There's a wet popping sound, and suddenly I'm clutching Max. Max the human, I mean, not Max the frog. He wriggles away from me. I grab the second frog, kiss it quickly, and pop, there's Will. Frog number 3. Quick kiss, pop, there's Ollie. I never thought I'd be happy to see my brothers. But as Mum's key turns in the door, I'm so relieved I almost want to kiss them again. But looking at them, I wonder if their eyes are a bit more goggly than usual. Mum comes into the room with the shopping and the 3 boys hop towards her and Will's tongue shoots out and snatches a fly from the air. So that's what happened. And like I say, I don't expect you to believe me, but it's true all the same. It all happened a few weeks ago now, but I'm still grounded because of the love mist and the brooch and the mess, and because glitter is so hard to get out of the carpet. Mum's taken the boys to their long jump training. They're doing really well, everyone says. But don't worry, I'm not alone. Pinky's still here. She's always here, because we're best friends forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I have to go now. I have to have a tea party and make some daisy chains. The end. Well, that was an interesting one. I'll see you later. Bye. And where's the button? This is always awkward.